How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Blade Bias. A little bit of a different camera setup today. I'm just trying it out. I just kind of want to see how it looks and see how people like it. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. Thank you very much. But the Squid Industries Kraken, specifically the live blade, more specifically Bowie Kraken, but the blades are interchangeable. The live blade Squid Industries Kraken is widely regarded as one of the best balisongs for the money, one of the best balisongs, period, and definitely probably the best aluminum balisong. And a while ago, I had my perfect Grail Kraken trainer, which some of you may have seen. And the big change is that, of course, it's polished, but there is speed channels in the side of this. There is holes cut in the side where the normal cutout is, and just in case you don't believe me, you can see right through them. You can see my finger right through the hole in the side of the channel. So there's speed channels cut into these. And I had the Kraken trainer, absolutely loved it. You know, I flipped it, it was great with the speed channels, awesome, very cool. Then I put the Bowie blade on because I have a teal and black Bowie Kraken. I put the Bowie blade on it just to see, because the Bowie Kraken, very, very, very good, but it lacks just a little bit of like flow and momentum. Just doesn't 100% work for me. It's almost perfect, but not quite. So I put the Bowie blade on the speed channeled handles. And this is probably the best balisong I own, for my preferences. Because the Bowie Kraken is known for being incredibly predictable, incredibly reliable, and incredibly easy to learn new tricks on because of that reliability and predictability. And the Kraken trainer, for me, offers a little bit more of a unique and fun like flow to it because of the way the weight is distributed. It's a little bit more towards like the tip of the blade. It's a little more fun. I just enjoy it more. Works better for my style. This is the perfect balance between the two. I have never flipped anything in the balisong hobby that I enjoy more than I enjoy this speed channeled Bowie Kraken. And that is just me. Of course, a lot of people like different things, so not everyone is going to be a huge fan of this, but for me personally, this is my favorite knife right now. And I think it makes the Bowie Kraken just a little bit better, because now, instead of having like a stronger handle bias, you know, the momentum's a little weird because the way the weight is placed, it takes away a little bit of the handle bias, makes it a little more neutral, but it focuses that extra weight up here towards the end of the handles because there's a big missing chunk there. So you have a little bit more weight focused towards the end of the handles. And if you ask me, that drastically improves the Kraken trainer. I went from somebody who, or not the Kraken trainer, sorry, the live blade Bowie Kraken. I went from somebody who was very open about the Bowie Kraken being, you know, really, really, really good, but honestly not my favorite balisong. For a long time, I didn't flip it. Then I went back to flipping it just to get a little bit more of my skills in check, because it's a great learning tool. But the balance and the momentum on it specifically just wasn't perfect for me. It was good, it just wasn't perfect. And I am the kind of guy who, once I find what's perfect, I'm done. I'm good. I have it, I like it, I'm sticking with it, I'm good. That's this. The speed channels gave this an absolutely, to me, this is all my preference, it's not going to be everyone's, perfect balance, perfect momentum. This is my perfect balisong. And I ordered somebody's selling me what am I trying to say? Geez, a silver blade. I just blanked out completely. Somebody's selling me a silver blade, so this will be all silver. I will get it polished as well. So I'm getting a silver blade for it. I'm going to put this black blade back on my teal handles, get the teal handle speed channeled because my teal Kraken is my beater. I try to keep this one nice because it's silver and polished and all fancy, of course. My teal Kraken is my beater, so you'll be able to see it a lot better in videos because the half black and half silver is nice. It looks really cool in person, but it is a big pain to do on video because a lot of times you can either see the blade or the handles. It's really hard to see both in videos. But once I get this made silver, it will be you can probably see it better if I position myself more in frame because the black will contrast with my hoodie here. But this is my favorite balisong I have. Period. It just is. And I implore, I don't know if implore is the right word, I encourage anyone who has a bowie kraken. First of all, it's just cool to have a speed channel kraken. Adds some grip, looks nice, awesome, makes a really cool noise. Awesome, sounds awesome. I implore everyone to try it. Still don't know if implore is a word, but that's like the first word that comes to mind, if it is a word. Because it is something unique, it is something fun, and it just, anyone who has a bowie kraken and feels like, you know, it could be a little better, the momentum's a little funky, it doesn't quite flow the way I want it to, give it speed channels. Have Tyler do it. If you go to my Instagram, which is always linked in the description, any post you see with this, he is mentioned in the comments, as well as Johnny, who did the polish and the jeweling on this, which the jeweling is kind of wearing off, unfortunately, because jeweling on aluminum, I've noticed it tarnishes, which if you don't know what aluminum tarnishing is, it basically, like how steel will get rust over time, aluminum will tarnish. It doesn't rust, and it's very easy to remove. You literally just polish it off with any kind of polishing compound, but it makes it almost like blackish. It darkens it, so it looked like it had dirt in the crevices. So I threw some polish on there, and it fixed the problem, but that unfortunately got rid of the jeweling texturing quite a bit. I feel like if I do it one or two more times, if I have to re-put polish on it, the jeweling will be completely gone. So unfortunately, the jeweling on aluminum is not the best thing in the world, and I live in Florida, so rust and tarnishing and all that is very, very common because of the humidity here. So yeah, that's something just to note if you're going to do jeweling on aluminum. It does tarnish. Unfortunately, it doesn't last very long. So yeah, but other than that, I kind of don't remember. Oh yeah, so if you go to my Instagram, both Tyler and Johnny are linked in every single post that the Speed Channel Kraken is in. Johnny is Bevel Aesthetics on Instagram. His @ is too long for me to spell out for you, but Tyler is TYFLIPZ, Ty Flips, which is great because my name is also Ty. My name is not Tyler, but my name is just Ty, which is cool. My name is only 2 letters long for anyone who has ever wondered. Yes, my legal name is just Ty. It's not short for anything. I'm going off on a tangent, but yeah. Tyler did the speed channels for me. He sells sets of speed channeled Kraken handles, just like without the blade. He just sells handles, which is awesome if you just want to buy some from him and then get a blade from somebody else, or like you have a spare trainer blade if you want like hourglass route and you had to swap blades around, whatever. There's a good chunk of people who have a spare trainer blade, or you can just buy an hourglass blade when they come back in stock. There's a few options for you, and if you have a Kraken, you can always just buy handles and then just have a spare set of handles after you're done swapping them. So, Bowie Live Blade Kraken, my perfect balisong. Bowie Live Blade Speed Channel Kraken. Sorry, big difference there. Tonto Speed Channel Kraken, probably also really, really good. Haven't gotten the chance to try it, but probably also just as good. But I think the Bowie works a little better for me, at least from what I can like speculate. But I'm down to try it. Another thing, Hourglass Speed Channel Kraken would be really, really, really good because the Hourglass blades are very similar to the Tonto Live blades. So it should theoretically be absolutely awesome because both the live blades, I can almost guarantee, are fantastic because they're not really that different from each other. People like to over-exaggerate the difference. It's not that much. Anyways, if you have a Kraken, now the Speed Channel Kraken trainer is really good. It still flips like a Kraken trainer. It doesn't change too much. The more noticeable difference is definitely in the live blades. But if you have a Kraken, especially a live blade Kraken, I suggest getting it speed channeled. I think speed channels on the Kraken very much give it that perfect middle ground of absolutely gluing to your finger in chaplins, rollovers, any kind of momentum-based tricks, but still gives you that ease of control, that fanning ability, and that just maneuverability that the live blade Krakens are known for, and that great teaching tool. A lot of people love to learn on the live blade Krakens because they are so reliable and so consistent. And you get the best of both worlds with a speed-channeled live blade, specifically Bowie Kraken. But of course, the Tonto would be almost equally as good if you ask me. But yeah, this is my pride and joy. This is my child. This is my baby. I'm getting a silver blade for it. Somebody's selling me theirs. Excuse me. And yeah, then it will be fully complete. I'll get that polished. Once it comes to me, then I'll have to ship it off to Johnny to get it polished. But yeah, absolutely, please try one of these. They're fantastic. But yeah, that is about it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys all very soon. Please try one when you can. I'm trying to get a decent thumbnail picture here. I'll do it like this. Yeah, I just want to make sure, like, my hoodie, I want to get as much of a separation from the background as I can. This is the struggle of getting thumbnails, by the way. I want to get as much of a separation from the background as I can to make it stand out, but also I want my hoodie to, like, give the blade some contrast, because dark background and dark blade doesn't work. I think that works. I think I'll use one of these. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know again in the comments what you think of this camera setup. The mic might be a little funky. Hopefully I'll have a better option pretty soon for the mic on this. It's just top mounted on top of my camera. There's the lens, there's my mic. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Blade Bias has been hitting some big milestones recently. We hit 2K, some other stuff behind the scenes, which I have to talk to Ethan on if we want to talk about a lot of the behind the scenes stuff with Blade Bias. But yeah, Blade Bias has been doing very, very well, and we are both very, very proud of it. You guys seem to really enjoy it. It's kind of our outlet to do what we want to do. You know, reviews are great, but they take so long, and reviews, there's a certain, like, a way I have to do reviews in order to be, like, as least opinionated as possible and be as truthful and honest as possible. Blade Bias, I can just talk about whatever, and you guys like it, and I can just do whatever I want. If I want to set up my camera instead of doing my normal head-mounted videos just to try it, sure. I know Ethan has talked about like gaming stuff on Blade Bias. He's talked about, I've really only talked about balisong stuff for the most part, just because I haven't found any topics that I feel are worth talking about. But Ethan has talked about tech stuff a bunch on Blade Bias. Yeah, gaming stuff, tech stuff, PC stuff. Like, Blade Bias is our avenue to do whatever we want, and I'm glad everyone enjoys it. So thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you all very soon. Bye bye. I'm not bald, my hat is just shoved up there. Anyways, bye bye.